Deputy President William Ruto has hit out at his boss, President Uhuru Kenyatta, accusing him of making what he called very wrong decisions that the DP says have cost the Jubilee administration its development record. On the first day of his visit to the United Kingdom, Ruto also said the handshake between President Uhuru Kenyatta and ODM leader Raila Odinga is the country's biggest undoing. NTV's Kennedy Mureithi has the details.
Deputy President William Ruto kicked off his trip of the United Kingdom with a bang, turning on his guns on his boss President Uhuru Kenyatta and KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli. In an uncharacteristic jab at the president, the DP went all out, accusing his boss of abandoning the development trajectory their government had undertaken for a new course in the handshake.
Sitting where I have sat as Deputy President, I have seen how effective simple, concrete, focused decisions can change a nation. I have also seen how simple, wrong decisions can also take us backwards.
In what seems like a clapback at President Kenyatta for consistently noting that he has achieved more development in his second term when he teamed up with ODM leader Raila Odinga than he did in his first term, Ruto went all out, accusing his boss of making basic mistakes that have cost this country, in his words, a fortune.
After 2017, we had the Big Four plan, which I've explained to you. But again, we made another simple decision to do something called the handshake. Right? And then it became BBI. And then it became a circus. And then we lost 4 years. And then the ruling party collapsed. And then the opposition collapsed. And then the Big Four collapsed. And then we ended up in null and void.
Ruto also turned on KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli for what he says was denying millions of Kenyans healthcare access.
When we came into office, we had 3.8 million people contributing to NHIF. Right? And everybody was contributing 340 shillings. Or is it 320? 320 shillings. Everybody. Just like the 200 of NSSF. So we decided to say, okay, why don't we adjust so that the people who earn more, like Deputy President, can pay 5,000. Then the other people can be graduated like that.
According to Ruto, Atwoli is one of the biggest impediments to their Jubilee government's successes.
We were taken to court by a stupid man called Atwoli. I have no regret to say he's a stupid man, because he is. He's a very foolish person. Because he is supposed to be representing the lower people. What business does he have defending Deputy President not to pay 5,000 shillings?
The relationship between Atwoli and Ruto has moved from bad to worse over the years, with Atwoli on Sunday at his Kajiado home telling NTV he is part of a movement whose main aim is to stop a Ruto presidency.
If you know, the man who is incoming president, he's a mismanager. He's a man who will mismanage the economy. You have got to stop him before he comes in. And that is why I said I will stop William Ruto. And I'm going to stop him. And I'm in a position to stop him. And I've been joined by several Kenyans who say we must stop him.
According to Atwoli, Ruto is not fit to lead this country.
And those are the people roaming the corridors of power and giving us lectures. What lecture are you giving us?
Can anybody who has open eyes, good ears, are really Kenyan, when you are next to William Samoei Ruto, talk about corruption? Who brought the economy of Kenya down? Ask all these things. How much money used to go to Amaco? How much money used to go to his companies and so on from the government? Who used to, even issues of buying a person who could pick a telephone and call a junior officer in a department of procurement that give this tender to so on. So those evidences are there.
Kennedy Mureithi, NTV.